Hey Doc, it's Reggie Payne coming at you with the first all bass creations effects tutorial. So, as you can see, I have my pedal board here, and today we'll be going over a synth sound that's very versatile. It's more of a synthy, brass, synthy, string, guitar, overdrive. It's a little bit of everything. It's a huge layered sound, and it can cover everything from solo work down to bass work. So, without further ado, let's hear a little bit of the sound. So, at the beginning of the chain, we have the Zoom MS60B, and the first pedal up in the lineup is the M comp pedal, which is emulation of the MXR bass compressor. So without it, just my bass flat. So as you can see, I have all the bass dropped out, a lot of the highs dropped out, but a ton of mids in there. And this is just, I'm just using a Ibanez SR 506. Nothing special with the Bartolini pickup. So, the settings I have that on are: threshold is at 10, the ratio is at 4, excuse me. The level is at 40, and the attack is at 1. So, it has about a 4:1 ratio on a compressor, and it also has a very low attack. So, as soon as I play, the compressor will kick in and compress the sound. Next we have up is the Z Synth, which is a synthesizer pedal. So that sounds a little bit like this. As you can see, it's a nice funky bass sound by itself, and of course you can just go with just that and you'd have a nice bass sound. The wave is a saw wave, and the decay is on 82, the tone is on 7. The frequency is set to 6, the range is set to 11, and the resonance is set to 6. The synth level is set to 44, and the dry level of my bass is set to 100, and the level is set to 65. And the levels are just set there just to for my bass in particular. My bass I have to cut a lot. If you have a lower output bass, a lot of times you can leave it at 100. When you pull up the pedals on these Zoom pedals, they usually come the level at 100. So if you have a lower output, usually you can keep that. But me, I have to cut some of that because it will start to clip whatever input I'm running into. So the next pedal I have is the bass detune, which is pretty much a chorus pedal, but this one just takes an exact copy of your sound, of your pitch of your bass, and it detunes it. It just pretty much, like it says, detune. It only detunes, it keeps an original copy, and then it detunes the other copy. So I have that set to 20 cents off, so which gives you a lot of chorus-like activity. And I also have the pre-delay set at 17, the mix at 60. So it's 60 wet and 40 dry. And the tone is 8, and level is 100, and low cut is cutting from 60 down. So only 60 hertz and above will, well, 61 and above will come through. So that pedal by itself sounds like this. And so if you add that with the synth pedal, sounds like this. Got it? So you get the basic idea of that. So all that's coming from just the zoom pedal. So as you can see, you got a good bass sound going there. So if you leave just that, it's more of just a bass type of thing.